What's up, y'all? It's King Blurman. How's everyone doing out there? I'm doing well. So, I'm doing a video. Um, right now, the topic is uh, over this. I believe the end of the weekend, I went to Fresno County Jail, and I did. I got there because I was facing some adversary or trials and tribulations, if you will, and poor decision making. Like, who doesn't make decisions that are poorly made in this life? I know I have, right here. So I went and I realized during the time I was there that no matter how dark the circumstances could be, even if you're surviving, right? Because I know I should have been not even making it in there, but somehow by God Almighty, right? He made it possible for me um, to come home in peace, and that's what happened. It started, I believe, Sunday afternoon, and I'm not gonna say what crime I committed. Just know that I went to jail, and took some time and a couple days, and it was an experience I'll never forget for the rest of my life. It was surreal at times because when you're in there, hope is gone, and if you don't have strong faith or a strong will, I believe you're doomed, because people will pick that up instantly, and for me, I had Jesus on my side, and he carried me through, because I knew for my physical, it wasn't up to the task. My legs were shot, but I had the determination and will to keep going regardless. And so, it was just, I'm not going to go into details of the journey in jail, but just to touch on some things that, if you're going against the grain and that's the cards you've been dealt with in the moment in life right now, I will say don't give up. Keep going, even if you're against the grain, because you will see through it with God's grace. Because every day I prayed, and also my inmates, I prayed for them as well, and I made it. I just had to take a couple of days, and that's pretty much it for me. But I know there's other people that have been there for longer, and they still haven't, got out yet. So, but like for myself, because I have faith in Jesus Christ, if anything's possible with him, because he showed me. When I was in crisis, he showed me that, hey, pick peace over people that are going to harass you. They're going to make fun of you behind your back. Choose peace over what man's mouth is. And I did do that. there were some times where a man wanted me to react to certain things, but I ignored it because I knew the enemy, which is the devil, he wanted us to fight, and I refused to. So I had to, kill the devil with kindness, and so I did that, and man, it was just a wide open experience of me spending a couple of days in Fresno County Jail. So, and I will give the doers I'm sorry, the inmates, they were fantastic. You know, they did their part, and also to the staff that were there did a great job. They took care of me, and I appreciate that. And even I told them in person, like, hey, you have a dangerous job. I respect that. And then the inmates, they were more friendly than actually most, to be honest. I don't know why, because I heard stories where, they're vicious and ferocious and stuff like that. But no, not when I was there. No, they weren't. They were, obviously we had our struggles, some of them, or just to be honest, But other than that, they were kind. I would talk to most of them if I can, and they listened to me, and I listened to them. So it wasn't a bad experience. But the thing that got me was there were stairs and I had to climb up, and I'm a big guy, and my legs were shot because I get bad cramps. So I knew going in, I was like, oh man, that's not gonna help me out my cause. So that kind of wore me down, but I still had the faith. I was strong-willed, and I didn't bother nobody. I kept my hands to myself, my mouth shut, and just go by the house rules. And of course, they have mental health, which they helped me out a lot. So I appreciate the Fresno County Jail for that. I would say they had a good work ethic of their staff, because they do. They know what they're doing. And, for me, it's like, it wasn't a bad experience, but I'm not trying to say, hey guys, go to jail. No, because you want to stay out of there, because God knows I want to stay out of there. So I'm going to do my best to behave in the outside world, focus on my YouTube, and be positive always. I'm only talking about this experience because I feel like for motivational speaking, it could help someone out there that, came from jail or going to jail, or they're in jail and they're watching this. So that's why I'm trying to reach out to you guys. And, and if you have faith, even better. And before you know it, time flies and you'll get out of there. I guarantee it. And, well, for me, I just take a day at a time still. That's my motto. Keep stacking brick by brick. And, I challenge everybody to challenge themselves for anything in life, for a goal or something that they could achieve themselves. I'll give that challenge to y'all, so that way you guys could do well in life. And but other than that, it was an experience I'll never forget, and I'm glad it did happen to me, because it's gonna make me stronger. And I appreciate that, y'all. Remember, pressure makes kings. All right, and know this. All right, until next time. This is King Blurman. Peace.